see how this goes.
I'm sure your voice sounds a lot more smooth and buttery than mine.
Actually, I should really change my audio input now that you mention it, but fuck it, I don't care. This will be fine. I have that Yeti mic for the podcast. Everybody says it sounds way better, but I guess I don't care.
It's a completely different play style.
That's the one where we could hear the children from the hallway, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna skip to about here.
I'm like, I think you're.
I
Gold,
can't
right?
see. Should I be?
Oh, I should be screen sharing with you, shouldn't I? Okay, one moment. Turn on screen share and screen one, share. Okay, you can see my screen now, yes?
I can, yes.
Okay, cool.
It's fun.
Okay, so first off, let me back up a little bit. Because I want to see you guys getting off the platform.
Basic attacking a champion slows them
Alright.
for 2 seconds. This will increases in strength over its duration.
That is very.
Okay, so first problem. These dudes need to get the hell off the platform.
I'm sure a tab later we can call them out by name.
35%.
Oh, it's Jackson Thresh having. See, because if they were off the platform, this guy's dead.
Mm.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
literally.
exactly.
Yeah, that guy's literally just dead as shit because he just went in blind or on a blind corner, and there would be 4 other people here, including a Thresh. So he's dead. So anyway, we'll see what actually happens.
Oh, I think
Okay.
I remember this. I'm thirsty.
Okay.
A less than optimal performance.
Hold up.
35%. It's a 7-second cooldown per unit.
Zen flashes here. You flash here. He's dead.
Mm.
Before he ever gets to back here.
Yeah.
And that's before their team can come around here and collapse, because by the time you chase to here, everybody's going to be flooding in.
If I don't have abilities, should I stay just within auto attack range, or should I just be right up next to him?
Okay, so his hit points, just so you know, he has, I can't see because of the thing,
Like 220.
235 hit points. And it's 219 right now. In 2 seconds, your Q is up, and you would have been in range. And you would have had him had at least 2 autos, and you had at least 1. That's 150 hit points. You would have had 2. He would have had 2. He would have been dead.
Mm. And we might have even been able to swing it for a double with that Gragas.
Correct. So just if you know you got to kill, burn flash.
Okay.
Anyway, don't feel so attached to your summoner spells, because you're gonna burn it here anyway.
Yeah.
And this is a much worse place to burn it.
I'm thirsty. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then I just feed them a kill.
Right.
That was exciting.
I wanted it really badly.
That was fun.
Alright, I'm going to turn down the audio of this game.
Yeah, it's super loud, sorry.
Because we don't really need that audio all that much.
I'm like, I think you're gold, right?
No, I'm silver.
You're silver, okay.
I have my pots, which is gonna suck against me, but whatever.
Yeah, that will suck.
Who's their jungler? Jet? Gragas?
You should be able to outpoke him. Oh, he's doing that. Okay. There you go. Good
It's very
poke.
interesting to play against.
Yeah, you're doing great. That was well played, but don't let them get to tower. Tank them. There you go. And he shouldn't be letting you do this. Up. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! Oh, nice. Good job. Good job.
Also, I don't know where the Grog is. Because we probably forced him to have a late start. It's like I felt really bad in the first minute, and then it was like, all right, I should play better. I don't have anything much to help you right now, but
Okay. I'll just go for the other scuttle.
yeah, that Nunu, I will say, it's like that's really cheese to be able to just like level 1 plow through all the minions. That's pretty cool.
I think we won this game.
Okay, so you
like,
could have killed him. Not killed him, but you could have like hard traded him there.
that's the only reason
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Alt W, shield.
Yeah, of course that would be a boy.
Perfect. Nope. Oh my god.
I got you, man.
What the fuck is this? Okay. That was super greedy, yeah.
I was trying to put damage on him.
Well, sure, but you can just use your autos.
Yeah.
Make sure Zen gets him.
Yeah, I stopped in a bad spot. I was like, he's melee, I'm ranged. Yeah, that's bad.
That was nice.
You're fighting a
He's gonna win him. No, he doesn't. He's not gonna win.
There's a lot of minions there.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't account for the minions.
Also, watch out. We got a roaming thing. So
I thought he was gonna fight him in the bush, which would have been fine if he would have gone like bush in. Hit him. Good. There you go. Go in, ignite, autos. Oh man, just.
Would that be a time to follow up?
Yeah, because I think you have the ability to catch him there.
How's our bot lane doing? Oh.
How is our bot lane doing?
I mean, it would be close, but as long as you don't auto attack him, you won't pull the minions.
And it's worth trying for it.
Yeah, it's worth trying because.
So we got a ward over here.
You could. Oh yeah, this is good.
I got him. It wasn't aimed where I wanted it to be, but it worked. You got this, man. Nicely done.
Swag walks through the detonating barrel.
You could probably invade his jungle, although the Nunu probably took the raptors. I'm not sure.
He has no mana. Auto attack him. You have red buff. Oh, auto attack and move forward. What's he gonna do to you? Like, auto attack him all the way back to the tower. Just put your shield on, you'll absorb the minion damage, and auto him all the way back to the tower.
Okay. See that, Gragas?
Because then you probably could have gotten in one of those.
Mm-hmm. And then he would have been a lot lower at the same time.
So here's a tip to improve your skill shot accuracy.
Get closer?
No. Well, that's sure, but... Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, like, wait till he goes to CS that.
Okay.
Because you shot when he wasn't going to be auto-attacking. You made him miss it, because he's not going to be able to go to it now. But, like, he needs to walk up to hit it, and he's going to be within boom boom range. So you can literally just stand right here. I know Gragas was somewhere around here, though, so that's whatever. But you can stand right here, or right here even.
Yep.
And if he steps forward, he's going to take that Q to the face, and he knows that. So you may just zone him off this entirely, and you can just auto the tower. Okay. Which you should be doing right now anyway.
Okay.
Right? Because it's just free damage. He can't defend it. He's back here. You know, there's no reason for you not to be standing here and just boom, 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 boom on the tower the whole time.
Okay. So use the pressure of my presence
to
deny him farm.
Yep. So you're just, like, you're trying to think of, like, okay, I have this button, and if I hit him with that, that's a poke, right? Mm-hmm. True. But you have that button the whole time if you're standing right here.
Right.
And you can almost guarantee you're going to hit him when he steps up to try to CS this. And you can just step right back here to lose tower and right back in.
Okay.
You know what I
So
mean?
yeah, I don't have to worry as much about putting that constant damage on him if I know that I can get guaranteed damage on him and still
Well,
be generating pressure.
I'll just say this: like, you shot this, you
Yep.
missed. He's gonna
Yeah.
miss 1 minion.
Right. And now
If
I don't
you
have my 2
stand
up for time.
here, then you won't miss. If he steps forward, you'll hit him. If he doesn't step forward, he loses 3 minions.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference between like silver and plat level lane pressure.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm getting at?
Right, because right now I'm being afraid of the tower. So my thought is I can poke him, but I don't want to be under tower. Where your thought is by providing pressure under there, I'm zoning him and I'm still not getting attacked. And even when I do take the aggro of it, I can back out immediately.
Yeah, you don't even. I mean, if you time it right, you won't even take a tower shot. Because like, remember, tower has cooldown on its shit too. So if it goes boom to shoot the minion, and you time your shot with its shot, you'll get
Right,
tower aggro, and then you can
but
walk
it'll
back here
drop,
before it reloads and come right back.
especially with my
And
E.
yeah, and you'll take 0 damage. Or even if you
Right,
do take damage, you'll take mitigated damage because of your shield.
right,
It's not that big of a, it's not that big of a deal to take a tower shot.
right,
Particularly if you're just trading hit points, because you'll take a tower shot and lose this. He'll take a Q and lose this.
right. Which is
That's,
a much better trade.
yeah, it's fine. I mean, even if you account for the tower, you still win that trade.
Right.
Not a big deal. And then, and like I said, the whole time you're getting everything you want because you're getting tower damage. You're zoning him off of these CS, right?
Right.
And you know, yeah, and you're
I
not
also know
taking
where
any
their Gragas
damage,
is.
and you're
So I
further,
can
back because you had to walk all the way up to here to try to poke this,
Right.
right? And you could have been come at over this wall.
Right.
So, you know, be aware.
Okay.
Okay, continuing.
He's over there somewhere.
Okay, so another thing is what I just said about zoning him back here
Yep.
is doubly true when he's right here. There's no reason that you ever should have gone from here all the way back like this.
Okay. Because I just gave up all of my pressure and presence.
Correct. And like, you're just as safe here as you are here, as you are here, as you are here. Like, this is his ability line.
Mm-hmm.
That's his zone of influence.
Yep.
If you're in any of these other spots, you're equally safe. He is safe from you if you are not this far away. So
Right.
being anywhere behind this line is he's safe and can do whatever he wants. You're putting zero pressure on him and letting him farm these minions for free without having to worry about it.
Right.
Pressure
Especially
him.
right now where I can see the Gragas, so I don't have to worry about him.
Mm-hmm. And so you should be like blasting him. Plus, you can clear this and put a whole nother wave into the tower and
And
rinse
get
and
auto attacks.
repeat. And like this, you're just gonna whittle this dude every time you do that. And you
Okay.
have red buffed autos.
Yeah.
And there's no reason you shouldn't be up in his ass right now. Like I'm not saying you have to be under tower, but tower range looks like that.
And my autos definitely go further.
Yeah. You could auto him from here and never take a hit at tower. And I'm being generous on that tower range is probably more like that.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, you could stand literally right here and just doof 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 and
Mm-hmm.
and he
And
can't
he
do
can't do
any
anything about it.
can't do anything. Because if he attacks you back, he loses CS.
Right.
If he CSs, he takes free hits. This is exactly the situation that you want to be in as a poke champ. He can't dodge because you know where he's going to be standing to hit CS, and he can't. You know what I mean? So this is like a hard abuse moment. You could have shoved him out of lane, or killed him maybe, you know, whatever. Or whittle him to the point where you can just all in burst him. And by the way, all of those hits with abilities and shit, like you could stand here, put your tether on him, he's forced to walk backwards and miss this CS. And it lowers the cooldown of your ult to do that. It is literally a net win for you all over the place. See, look, you just did it, and he's like completely boned. You see what I'm saying? If you had done that a little bit ago, you would have gotten like the whole wave into tower without him being able to do anything about it. You should be hard shoving this because you know he's gone. So don't hold back.
Okay.
Use your Q and blast these minions. Or QR, blast these minions. Auto on cooldown. Because the whole point is, honestly, I don't even care if you miss a couple of those.
Deprive him of farm by forcing it under tower.
Right. Okay, you should skip this and gank bottom. Well, no, you shouldn't, because the bottom is almost dead. Look, well, you should be looking to see how their bottom lane is, because if they're still healthy, you should not gank. But if they're that low, like your bottom lane is, you should be ganking.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I like that I can see the snowball even in the fog of war.
Oh, you got him now. He's dead. Oh, you missed.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, dude. That's rough.
I ignite up in 3 though. Maybe I'll be able to use it
no, that's also rough.
Because now I made it so I can't CS any of them.
Correct. And you even said that's rough.
Did I?
Like,
I can't actually hear my voice at all.
Yeah, you said missed all my CS. That's rough.
Thank you. Which is entirely my fault. So. I did it to myself. I only got myself to blame.
And by the way, nice kill there.
Thank you.
Because I was going to say, if you don't kill this guy here, I'm going to dive through the computer and beat your brain in.
Yeah, you get to see my old silly face right there,
too. Oh, he got him. Okay, thank God.
I think that wasn't worth because they got the assist off it. I thought I had more damage than I did.
That's alright, we do what we must because we can.
Correct.
I don't know who says that, but it's a weak. Hey, was I talking?
Yeah, we do what we must because we can.
I didn't burst.
My sense of humor is apparently not very good. Yeah, I didn't have enough attack speed, I don't think, to get all your hits on him quick enough.
Okay, let's keep it a watching. Okay.
In a situation like this where I don't see him.
So I was actually going to ask, what is your game plan here?
I'm guessing I'm trying to help Xin set up for Dragon.
Because like,
so I'm trying to shove for priority in mid.
This is what you came into the lane with, right?
Mid Mia?
Yeah, he's gone. I don't know where he is. Presumably probably taking jungle camps or something, but you don't really have any jungle camps to lose, and except maybe that one, maybe red buff, but Zin's there, so you'll find out real quick. But right now, this lane is shoving into you, and easily can be frozen.
Right.
And Nunu can't really use his snowball wave clear trick he's been using because he'll crash into tower.
Right.
This is and you are stronger than him right now at 3 and 2, and you're probably up CS. I can't check because you didn't hit tab, but I'm gonna guess you're up CS. Right? This is the time period in which you want to stand ready and just zone him completely out.
Okay.
because you could just hold this wave. And unless you are literally going to go to dragon and they need your help, then that's fine. But you should be looking at this point, you're so far ahead that you should be like, okay. And like none of your other, from what I can tell, none of your other teammates are really like in danger, right?
Right, so I don't need to draw jungler's attention or anything.
Right, you don't need to like save a hemorrhaging lane or get somebody else out of lane as soon as possible. I mean, I can't really tell that for sure because I haven't looked at the, like the ratios or anything, but yeah, if you wanted to play selfish right here, and I'm not saying it's a bad idea, in fact, I think it's a good idea at this point in the game, you could literally just freeze this for as many waves as you can, and Nunu gets none of them. And if he tries to get any of them, he's super gankable.
Okay.
But like I said, the only reason you should break the freeze is if you are immediately, like, you have to get to dragon right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
But your jungler's not even there yet. And he's not going. Good deep wards, though. Nunu's top.
I don't normally put that particular ward there, but...
Oh, he fucked up. He fucked up real bad. Yep. Alright, good job.
Yeah, I'm on one. Nunu and Aatrox were top, so probably good.
And this is fine. They're not there, you shoved it into tower, you rotate into dragon, that's all good.
On the other side of the map right now. So in most cases, I don't necessarily need to rotate to dragon?
No, big boy. No, you do. You want to rotate to dragon, but like what I'm saying is you need to rotate to dragon like when it's being done.
Okay, right? So like after they started imping me.
Yeah, like okay, so just to give you an idea, right? Because what you did was situationally good.
Okay.
Okay, but not in this case, right? So what you did is you had a freeze.
And I immediately broke it.
You broke it and sent the wave into tower, right? Because Nunu wasn't here. That's fine. Nunu's going to lose CS. He would lose the same amount of CS. So over here, this is, whatever, pros and cons, right?
Yep.
Nunu's going to lose CS. Over here, Nunu's going to lose the same CS.
Right.
Right?
The tower in this case.
Okay, so over here, deep ward. Right?
Yeah.
And over here, you got lose more CS because you'll lose more than just one wave. Right?
Right.
Because whatever dies to each other, then probably the next wave, then maybe even a third wave. But you got deep CS. I can't write dragon over here because you guys weren't rotating to do that.
Right.
So that didn't happen. So over here, and like the deep ward vision you got, the vision is not helpful if the other option is freezing your lane.
Right.
Right? Because if you could freeze right here, what do you need deep vision for?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a team-wide thing. Like, oh, we see Gragas here, right? But that vision doesn't really help you all that much. You could just ward here and then favor this side.
Right.
And freeze here anyway. And you're good. Right? So the value of this is way down if you keep the freeze on.
Okay.
And this equals out, and then this wins.
Right.
So, like, that's the way to go.
Okay.
In this
somebody says I'm on drag.
Right. In this particular case, that's the way to go. Next time, if I can write drag over here, and we have that plus lose CS, and then the ward was good. you know, okay, then it's
Then in
like,
that case, it would work.
yeah, like in this case, okay, nope, this is better,
Okay.
right? So, you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
situationally, what you did was fine. It's just you could have made it, like I said, mine is a selfish play whenever I'm freezing right here, but I still think in that situation it was the right one.
It's also a better option to make in solo queue when you don't have a team that might be able to anticipate a quick dragon rotation.
Right. So, okay, so you have this wave again. You have enough vision on that side that you should be favoring. Okay, what is important right now that you just did?
I moved myself away from my wards.
Nope. You have enough AP to one-shot the back row. That is something that you need to make note of whenever you do it.
Okay.
Like, mental note, I have enough AP to one-shot the back row.
Okay.
Shoot that son of a bitch. Okay.
Late.
I'm going to back this up.
Okay.
Alright, so it is... You need to look at how your opponent wants to use their abilities, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you're playing with Ziggs or Lux or whatever, you never want to stand into minions. Because one E or one Ziggs bomb detonates this whole area.
Right. Just like with
Right?
Brand, you never want to stay near the minions.
Right. Or Zillion. Right? These are
Yeah.
champions that, like, standing near your minions is very bad. There are other champions that have, like, lined projectiles that you want to always stand in your minions, like Ezreal,
Right.
Blitzcrank, whatever.
Right.
Right? That's all well
Yeah.
and good. But in this case, Nunu's thing is he's going to make a big snowball and run it right through all of your minions, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Directly into me.
so if you go like this, he has to
I have
run
to make him
all
choose.
the way to here, and then you can attack him, attack him, attack him, attack him, attack him, attack him all the way back,
Right.
and he can't do shit about that. Because
Right.
he's used his major cooldown to hit the minion wave. It's not like he can take that snowball and go,
Right.
yeah, he can't. So if he uses that ability for wave clear, you can just attack, 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 and like hard punish him for it all the way back to his tower.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
It's
But
like the ultimate retaliation trade that they can't even respond to.
right, because what other cooldowns does Nunu have? He has that stupid little 3 snowball attack that's not going to hurt you that bad because you have a
In
shield.
tiny range.
Yeah, in tiny range, and then he's got consume, which is not going to hurt you because the range is tiny, and you're not going to let him anywhere near you
Right.
because you've got this, and he wants to get away from you.
His goal is to like slow me and lock me down, and I just do that from a further range than he does.
Yeah. So like reimagine, and he has no minions when he does this. So if you
Right.
retaliation trade him the whole time, the only
I also
minion
have
that's going to be
minions.
hitting you is this one, and
Yeah.
whatever survives out of this is going to hit him.
Right.
So this is a real opportunity for you to just walk like I said, you go like this
Mm-hmm.
and then you beat the shit out of him. Like imagine how this would have turned out if you had done that.
He would have a lot less health right now.
And see like your first thought is, "Oh, he's coming in. I have to not get hit."
Right.
Right? I'm
And I'm
going to
so far
get
away that I can't
away.
do anything.
Yeah, I'm going to get away. Like why are you trying to get away from a guy when you are 4 and 2? And I'm guessing have more CS than him.
Because I
Right?
have not pressed tab. Yeah.
Well, like, what's he gonna do? You know what I mean? Like you're like the school bully, and like this little glasses nerd walks up to you and is like, "I'm gonna kick your ass," and you're like, "Oh shit!" And then you run home and you're like, "Wait a minute, I'm way bigger than him," and you go back to kick his ass, but school's over.
Yeah.
You know, like just beat him up.
Did they nerf Zen's attack speed or something?
I don't know. When was the last time you played Zen?
Okay, this is fine. This is good.
You got this, man. I got you.
No, stay in. Okay, great.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Thank you.
Did you save your ult for the tether?
I can't say that I did on purpose.
No, it's good if you did.
Oh. I may have. Appreciate it.
Okay, so what did you just notice?
My Q no longer has the ability to one-shot them.
Right, it will whenever you go back and buy.
Yeah.
But
and I also have a Gragas coming in with no mana on me.
Yep. Okay.
I don't have anything.
Oh!
I love the sound of you clicking. It sounds so cool.
I'm glad he did not auto-attack me more.
Mm-hmm.
You click so fast. Ooh, probably shouldn't have done that.
Vayne should be the fuck out of there right now.
I need boots. Oh man, they are going for that bot turret. I'm not going to be able to prevent that.
You should go mid.
Okay, because that's already lost.
Well, never mind. Nobody's there. Okay, this is awkward.
So they've kind of got control of your bot jungle right now. Also,
Are they?
Gragas is chilling out right there.
Are they not gonna keep your? Oh, you didn't have enough damage to kill.
Did they already get it?
Uh-oh.
Go,
go, go, go!
Oh, we don't have anybody. Yikeroos.
Throw your W on him right there.
Okay.
So he can't.
Does my W pause me for a second when I use it?
No.
Okay.
I don't believe so. I'm fairly positive I've put it on people like in the middle of a run. Oh, Vayne. You gonna get him? Can you cannot kill that Jhin. Use your tether. Good, good. Auto, by the way.
Okay.
Take that lantern. Oh my god!
Ooh, I wanted that too.
So you could have taken the lantern to get out of the...
Yeah. If I had... I was wondering about that because I went to go... I think I did like a stutter step and then he Nunu ulted right on it. Didn't get my E on.
This is a dangerous game.
Yeah, I just looked at my health. I'm very low right now. I don't know why I'm blind warding.
You can... By the way, you can ult... Okay, that's dangerous. You can ult and tether one of the jungle camps to get health.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I couldn't get my W.
So close.
Yeah. Got an ult out of it, though. My W is not up, or I couldn't get it off.
Yeah, so you didn't really have the health to stay in lane. You definitely didn't have the health to go blind into the jungle.
Yeah.
Man, video got all choppy there.
Yeah.
Oh, Thresh. Okay, so, by the way, never like... I can almost say never, but almost always do not defend a turret into this many people.
Okay, especially when you don't do damage.
Yeah. because there's no way. Well, Thresh actually stands a pretty good chance because he has such CC and the tower provides the damage.
Right.
But still, it's level 9. Tower's not going to insta-kill anybody. And there's 3 of them to burst down your health bar. You don't have... Well, it's more like, do you have wave clear? Because if you're like Karma and you have wave clear, you can step up here and blast the thing and you're still in relative safety.
Right.
You know, but... Yeah, it's just super risky to do what he did, and there's no, like, chance for success. What's Thrush gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, literally, what does he get for standing there? Is he gonna CS that wave? No, he's not. Oh, see, that's dumb. You just win. He's dead. You should ult and shield your whole team right there.
Okay.
Nicely done.
Because then you all make that catch together.
Okay.
Oh, perfect timing.
Did you hit him?
I don't think so. I think Ari wasn't. Ari would have gone to him if I hit him.
Okay, I'm gonna.
They have a Viger.
Did you?
It says report this Viger. Like, is there a Viger?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to not take a CS.
I realized shortly into this video that they had a Lee Sin in the bot lane.
Sure did. So you don't get anything off of making sure you land that tether?
But I do die.
But you do die. Because
Okay.
I mean, like right here, the whole point of the tether is to keep him from chasing you.
Okay.
Not to actually root him. Because you're not going to kill him anyway.
Right.
Probably not before Lee collapses from like right here. You know, because all Lee has to do is close that amount of distance. So you have about 3 seconds to kill him if you're going to do it 1v1.
And I don't have that kind of burst against his tank.
Correct. So this is a tether of, I'm going to escape. Right?
And I should be using it as such.
Yep. And like, you had it right here, you're like, oh. And so like,
I start going the wrong direction.
if you've gone this way, then you're
fine.
Yeah, you live.
Okay. Pick my battles better.
Well, I mean, you just continued it beyond beyond what the fight parameters were.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Like the beginning was good, but then I did the wrong thing with what I started.
Correct. I mean, the beginning was fine. You could have hit him with a tether and then queued him and then just walked out. And that would have been just fine.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
He was really far away from that fight.
I don't know why he didn't stay under. Hook him! Hook him! That's good. You can still fight. You can still fight. Their Gragas is weak as shit.
We're not going after it.
You probably could have. Because you know they have 2 deads. So there's going to be nobody around that corner, more than likely. And I think you could have killed them 1v2.
Okay.
But that was like, I'm being optimistic, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's also not a bad thing, yeah. Not make your 6 and 4 worse.
Alright, we got 2 bot. So we're going this way. Man, they cover these really well.
No, I thought I had my ult. So I thought I could peel them off. I could jump in and knock them back.
Are they holding that? Okay, so here's one thing that you're not doing well. Okay? Your camera control. That whole time that you went from here all the way to here, so it was like do. You never once looked at what was going actually on down here.
Okay.
Like you were joining a fight to prevent this, right? But you don't know how much health they have. You don't know how much mana or energy they're at. You don't know like what their relative levels are. You don't know what their strength is. You're just running blind into a fight. That information is readily available if you just click right here on the mini map.
Okay.
And I'm not saying you have to leave it there. Like you can click hit spacebar, but so that way you're not. This doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, it wouldn't hurt to be like, how many hit points do they have?
To make an informed decision if I should rotate there,
or if you even can.
Okay.
Or like what your odds of success are, what's your win condition on the fight. That was a smart move right there. Except, what could you have done better? And I'm being real. Nope. Being real particular. Toss a word right there.
Okay.
You got one.
Right.
And so you're going to hit the bubble. Right as you launch the auto tech, you can throw a ward and then bounce to here.
Okay.
And then that gives you vision that you desperately need.
And I don't have to fight
their
to get it
rotation path.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate.
And I have shield up. Ooh.
Remember what I said about defending a tower with 3 people?
Yes.
Good. Jax gets that trip.
Good old D&D Tatsuya. I have no idea who that is.
He's
good. From an anime, though.
He's good and old. So.
Hey. Should we just start it?
What's he doing? Okay. Just as a point of view for anybody who ends up watching this video that is a jungler, do not take this when you have a full wave sitting right here. This is always worth more than that is going to be. And you generate pressure. Because you don't want your waves to be in this shape like what they're in right now. Like you actually really don't want it to be in this shape. Okay. So, because if he had cleared this wave, right?
Right.
That frees you up to go this way.
Okay. And then I can be providing support.
Mm-hmm. Instead what he did is he killed Krugs, and then now he's delayed you for another 15 seconds?
That's not ideal. I think they backed off of it. They just have way better objective control than we do. Yeah, we backed off of Baron.
Okay, that's fine.
They're only up 3 turrets, so I mean that's not, a massive difference.
They have 5 turrets.
Okay. You're winning
this is another part where I should be able to be looking at what's going on.
Yep. And so you're kind of doing it better now. That's good. Okay. You shouldn't be running away from their support Lee Sin, if that's what he is. Because
I don't know.
realistically, you've just killed Gragas. I'm gonna back it up a little bit.
Okay. They also don't have Viger. I just looked at the tab menu.
Okay, so wait. Didn't back it up far enough. Now, okay, right here. You're going to hit Viger with the Q. That's more or less the finishing blow. And then you're going to run down from Lee. What happens instead if you go this way?
I zone him off of the vein and he can't get to her, who he wants to get to.
Correct. And he's dead.
Because she can just follow me up with damage.
Yep. So watch again. Okay, so he's coming into this fight. Gragas is dead.
Yep.
He will walk all the way up to here to try to hit that Q.
Right, so he doesn't hit minions.
And you're going this way. Can he do this?
Not really.
No. If he tries to do this, he's going to die.
Okay.
There's no reason for you to run. And keep in mind, they already have 3 people dead. You still have 3 people or 4 people alive. So there's no reason for you to be running from anybody. You're also at full health. The odds that he can 100 to 0 you are going to be minimal.
Okay.
Like the odds that he can even beat you are going to be minimal.
Okay.
So, and if he does beat you, the rest of your team's going to kill him, and then you have a clean ace.
Okay.
So
a situation where it's wise to be able to give myself up for the good of the team.
Or just beat his face in. I'm just saying, the worst case scenario is you give yourself up for the better of the team. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Now, because all he's trying to do is play the poke game. If I'm going to poke you with Qs,
which I do better.
Now go. Just go in and. Oh. Okay. I want to back this up because if Xin Zhao moves, this is a totally different thing. But he was right next to you, like right down here. And there he is. He's there. Now, right now, if you land this Q,
and you had been going straight up,
circle, and then you shield yourself and put a tether on this dude.
Yep.
He's gonna have to jump away from you, right into Xin Zhao.
Okay.
And see, like, okay, okay, he hit you with a Q.
Yep.
So what?
Potentially he can Q into me and then ult me.
Okay, so what? Are you gonna die? Or is
probably not immediately?
Okay, if he Qs into you,
yep.
he's now right here. You're gonna put your tether on him, so he has to jump out immediately, right?
Okay.
You have a vein right here with condemn.
And the wall is nice.
This is a wall.
Yeah.
What should happen?
Ideally,
you have a thresh right here with a hook.
Who's gonna get wrecked?
What's gonna happen? You know what I mean? He hit you with the Q. So what? Why are you backing off of this guy? He has that much health. Who cares?
Is the snowball enough to swing that, or
no? It's enough to knock up like a person.
Okay.
Because you guys are all spread out. So if he hits anybody with this, he'll probably just die. Jin's there. Okay, so Jin is there.
But instead they get the kill instead of...
Well, okay, your whole team ran. So I mean, there you go.
This is where the silver 4 shows.
And I'm not. Vayne is dying.
Okay, you killed him.
Actually, I think Vayne's got it.
Whoopsie doo.
What's up?
You missed the blue buff with your.
Oh, I was going for the Jhin. I was hoping that the Jhin was right there.
Okay.
Because he was super low.
You guys don't get anything out of this unless you push another wave of minions.
Jax and I apparently had a very big disagreement about where to go.
It's not helpful.
You can't get it unless you get that minion wave.
I pinged that bot wave tower. I'm gonna call it on my own. Or the bot wave minions.
Is your fire extinguisher or fire detector out of batteries in this video, or is that mine in my house?
No, it's the duo partner that I'm with.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I was just wondering if I had to go get a 9-volt battery out.
No.
Okay, killed him. I traded with him at least. Like, treating the Lee Sin like he can 100-0 you instantly if he lands anything.
I'm definitely not treating him like a support.
No. And even if he was a jungle, if he hits you with a Q, you can shield yourself and throw an ult tether on him and probably beat him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you probably won't die.
Right.
They're trying to set up control over Baron.
Alright, you're back to being able to clear a minion wave with a Q.
Oh, yeah.
The only reason I could take him was the fact that he just stood on our turret the entire time. You had a little bit of vice. No, I don't actually. It was just,
Throw your W on that guy.
Okay.
Because that will also increase your skill shot accuracy. Because, like, watch.
I'll know exactly where he is in the fog of war.
No, watch. You put your W on him, your tether, it forces him to either walk away from you this way or walk away from you that way.
So I can predict it a lot easier.
Yep.
He can't really come towards me.
Correct. Or if he does, if he does come towards you, then you're good.
Right.
You're also going to hit him.
Yeah.
The fight's on, but you know that's what's going to happen.
Right.
So.
Oh, that's true. Every third auto.
Okay. Also notice you just hit him with your Q and did like 3 or 4% of his health.
Yeah.
So you're never gonna kill that guy. Well, he did have that huge fucking shield, but whatever. Okay, that was super dangerous, but I'm glad it worked out.
It's not helpful. We don't need that. Stand here with me. Stand here with me. Oh, never mind.
Stand here with me. Oh my god. You should have and could have traded with that Malphite. I know he scared you, but keep in mind the rest of your team is like a stone's throw away. See, so like, watch how this plays out. By the way, you should pop that plant so they can't use it. Oh, yeah, you did anyway. I forgot. Okay, so they went top. He has no idea you're there, right?
Right.
So, okay. You know these two are right here.
Mm-hmm. I could tether him and
throw a tether on him, then shield yourself in case he ults.
Okay.
Then if he doesn't immediately flee, odds are this tether's going to root him either here or he's going to start running backwards this way.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Even if he does, you have this speed boost. So he's going to figure out how to either flash the wall or do whatever. You have these two in pursuit. Yeah, you have these two in pursuit. You have Xin Zhao right here. They could wrap, like, you could fight this, and you unless he can 100 to 0 you, and I don't think he can, then you should win this, or at least delay him long enough for a collapse.
Go mid.
Right?
Right.
But otherwise, Vane's the only one who can take.
That was well played. I gotta give it to old boy. That was well played.
Bless you.
Oh, thanks. I sneezed during the best part.
Okay, are we gonna go
Take mid.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Whoever wants to do
Okay, so you should just run in there and shield yourself.
Okay.
Take 2 hits, then walk out. Because that'll at least tell your team to do something smart.
Okay.
Now you should be pinging Baron like a madman.
Big wave bot. We need help.
You should be pinging Baron like a madman.
I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Baron. See, because if you all had left immediately after you killed Inhib,
Right.
you would already be there. You have decent enough ability to do ward cover on your way out,
Right.
if anybody has wards left. And you can get started, because keep in mind, from here to here is like a 30-second walk.
Okay.
Right?
We could be done by the time they even got close.
By the time they would even spawn, all of them spawn, then you're already done. The people that haven't yet spawned are still back here dealing with the minions you just shoved in their base.
Right.
So this is like you've got time for a pressure play.
But I'm not using it.
And you guys aren't using it. And I would have totally given up that minion wave for Baron.
He's kind of a douche. Okay. Don't even worry about it, man. Don't even worry about it. He's a douche.
Yeah. Oh my god.
We need... They've got a lot of pressure. But in this case, they could Desperation Baron if they wanted to.
Yeah, you guys gave up a lot of ground.
Mm-hmm. And our ward.
Mm-hmm. Let's just flay him. Hook him. Now you should tether him.
We got a flash out of that Nunu.
Okay. This is strange. We're going to back this up. Okay, so he should have been flayed, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's right next to you.
Yep.
You're going to have this up and this up in half a second.
Okay.
Go
run straight at him.
Yeah. He'll E out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you guys can still collapse on Nunu because he can't get out of the pit anyway.
Right.
If he's already used E recently, he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's a double. Oh, now you can definitely do it. And see, that's the... Like, you got blasted to within... You throw that W... Yeah, you throw that W, you force this. And you have E to keep that tether on him, because you probably could have got him even around the corner.
Okay.
Which also keeps him out of this. And by the way, Vayne, Jesus Christ, move up. I know you got Gragas ulted, but get in there.
We got a flash out of that Nunu.
Basically, you're not taking this Baron unless you sneak it.
Not with a Nunu.
And yeah, you can totally take this Baron. Okay, so your team just said you're not taking this Baron unless you sneak it, right? Objectively, that is not true. How do you do it? How do you do it?
Have one person generate pressure while the damage dealers stay elsewhere?
This is
we got a lot of pressure mid already. It's going to push by itself.
You have a 6th member of your team right now that's only job is to push mid. So, given that you have this 6th wonderful member of your team, right? either you push with him to get this one wave all the way back up here, right? And then you can go back to Baron, which will then cause the other team to have to path through here to try to stop your Baron.
Right.
So let me get this a little bit smaller, because I'm going to draw something on the mini map. But they're either going to have to path like this, or like this, or around here, or bomb over, right?
Yep.
If you have a ward here, and you have a ward here, and even right there, so let me draw 3 dots. You have a ward here, you have a ward here, and you have a ward here. Can they get to any of those spots without you knowing?
Certainly not.
Nope. And if you control all of that vision,
right,
then you can set up kill traps. And anybody who comes in dies, and then you get the Baron for free, super easy.
Especially right behind red buff.
Yep. Like, this is the guy that helps you win right here. This fucking minion. You have an inhibitor down. Yeah, you have the inhibitor down. So just... So yeah, you can shove this. And that's great. Now back off and go straight back to Baron. And get your vision control over this whole area. And then you just take the Baron. Baron's free right now.
I just stole his minions.
And Nunu's dead. If you guys run up this way. And Gragas is dead now. Okay. Now.
I got you, man.
That's good.
I got you, man. I'll body block. Oh boy. Well, I saved you, but I did not save myself, which was not good.
That's fine.
Body blocking worked, but I did not.
Okay, so you have the you guys have the Baron for free.
Maybe now would be a good time to start looking either this or this or this.
These are great Baron calls, but I don't know if we're gonna do it.
Well, I know you're not. I'm just saying, like, you have it. And in indecision, you guys wasted probably 9 seconds.
They could contest if they really had the ability.
Well, I mean, let's just do this. It's dead.
You got it. Nice.
It would actually have been dead 5 seconds before that. Right? So that'll just give you an idea of how much, like, hesitation and indecision cost you. Right? And you can minimize that by knowing what your plan is.
That was a mess.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like,
by focusing on what objectives I need and being able to immediately move to the next thing on my list.
Yeah, you know what your plan is, and your plan was, oh, I can get vision control, we let mid shove itself, then we can get Baron, right? Because then that's going to be your focus point, is Baron. And then whenever you get a bunch of kills, you go, okay, here's your thought process. Is there something I can get that's better than Baron available on the map right now? If yes, get that thing. If no, immediately go Baron.
Okay. Is that kind of similar to win conditions in the aspect of having things on your list of prioritizing objectives? Like in that case, would Baron be a win condition? Or?
Okay, so win conditions you should think of as more of like how and what in the way are you going, like what things do you need to do to enable your team to win the game? And that should have been, she should have just condemned right away. If she would have condemned, Lee's stuck against the wall, and he's dead.
Oh man, I love having a Karma.
I actually do main Karma mid.
Yeah, Karma is one of the best champions, like the best champions to have on your team. She'll save your life sometimes.
That's good. That's a really dumb Malphite ult. Hooray!
Into the team fight.
Now, okay. 3 are dead.
Mm-hmm.
You have everyone up.
We also have all of the mid minions all the way at their towers.
Correct.
We could just cross straight to it.
Okay. If the guys right in front of you can get to them, are they dead?
Absolutely.
You have ult up, you have shield up, and you have not, as I can tell in this game, used ult and shield at the same time.
It's absolutely correct.
It's like right here, ult shield. Everybody gets movement speed. You get a little mini Sivir ult, and everyone's dead.
And they also know what I want.
And
Hey, look at it. There it is.
Well, yeah, but it's too late. You let them get all
Yeah.
the way to Fountain before you did it.
And look at our kills versus their kills. Like, they have way more kills than we do.
You have way more kills than them. 48 to 28. What are you talking about?
Good teamwork, though, man. That's a lot of good early ganks and stuff, even though it was a lot of back and forth.
Today's program has been sponsored by Arizona.
All right. So, like, all in all, you need to keep the eyes on the prize a little bit more.
Okay.
If that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't see, like, a whole bunch of stuff in laning phase, aside from, like, the zoning thing under tower, because you were giving the tower a little bit too much respect, and, like, you were giving away pressure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of that, that's the only thing I saw that, like, really your laning super suffered from. I didn't look into your build at all. Honestly, I don't care about your build right now because we can work on that later.
Let me be salty about what I won't be salty.
So, like, yeah, the other thing you need to worry about is, like, what you are doing next, or, like, what's your main goal.
I did really well. I'll be honest on that one.
So, those are the big takeaways, is, like, and do you see what I said about, like, how do you take Baron right now? Because, like, everybody always asks me, like, oh, man, I get so far ahead, and then I can't turn it into a win.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's how you do it. Right?
By being decisive.
Well, yeah, by being decisive, by using your minion push to actually generate an advantage. Right?
Okay.
So, mid is going to push itself now hard. So, and is going to be hard to clear. So, they're going to have to put somebody on that, or else they're just going to lose inhibitors and towers.
Right.
To super minions. Fine. Right? So, you let that happen, and then you force an objective that they cannot defend, and then when they try to defend it, you get vision control of the whole area that they're going to have to go through to defend it. Then you pick them and kill them, and then you get either the objective you're going for, or you win the game.
Right.
And that's it. And I mean, if you get Baron, then you just ride a Baron minion wave right into their base, and you win.
Mm-hmm.
If you kill a bunch of them and the death timers are long enough, you just go win. If you kill a bunch of them and they're going to respawn before you can get something better than Baron, you get Baron. Then you ride the Baron minion wave in.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Does this make sense?
Yes.
So, like, yeah, that's, macro pressure. Like, are you familiar with the concept of opportunity cost?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. It is a business school thing, right? And in business school, they teach you about opportunity cost, and what they say is it is basically the price that you pay for taking one opportunity and then thus not being ready to take another.
Okay.
Right? So, like, I invested $1,000 in Project A, and then Project B comes along, and I need $1,500 to invest in Project B, but I can't. Opportunity is cost. Like, this opportunity cost of taking A is that I lose B, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Or, like, I have these two options, but I can't do both. Opportunity cost of what I did, right?
Right.
Because, like, time keeps on going, and other things could have happened. Those things are lost, and there's that, right?
So Yeah, in this case, time is my resource. In which case, if I was leveraging it properly, I'd be able to be taking this Baron and turning it into something. Instead, we're, I don't know,
Right.
farming
So
mid.
so for them, they're like, oh, well, if I defend my base, the opportunity cost is we lose Baron, right?
Right.
And you can actually push them to a breaking point by which they must defend their base or they must lose Baron
Okay.
by being patient,
Okay.
right? And then whenever they make that decision about, well, we're going to have to defend Baron, then you've already got a vision trap set up where they can't do that.
Right. Because we're forcing them to make a decision, which is going to cost them if we prepare for it.
Correct.
Okay.
So, yeah, you force them into a bad situation. And like the safe play is they just defend their base. And if they just defend their base, you take the Baron, then you walk down with a whole bunch of Baron minions, add a
And
different wave, get a different inhibitor,
right.
use the pressure from that inhibitor to take another inhibitor or the one that you've already taken, take it again when it repops, you know, and you just choke them out.
Right.
So, does that like help? I suppose because I mean I guess that's kind of the secondary focus of what this, you know. There's a whole bunch of little stuff, but I mean I feel like that's kind of the big takeaway from this game is how to set up that game-ending map control.
Yeah. I think that the first coaching you did for me definitely helped with my presence in lane. I'm still not obviously there, but
Right,
macro
still
has
way
been my
better.
struggle. Macro is definitely my struggle right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's still way better. I don't feel like I focus too much on macro with people just because it's like, it's a very in-depth discussion. Because
Yeah.
you remember when I did the pro and con thing about, like, do I freeze this wave or do I push it here or do I gank bottom or, you know what I mean? Like, these are all, like, pro and con decisions that you have to
Right.
make in the moment. And I can't just be like, well, you should just push and roam. Because,
Right. But I
like,
like to know the reasons why.
yeah, well, no, I mean, like, if I said every time, like, oh, yeah, they're out of lane, just push and roam, well, that may be right, or
Right.
that may
And it may be
not
wrong.
be right,
Yeah.
because you didn't really evaluate the pros and cons of everything, you know, and that's the danger is people go on autopilot, and then they stop evaluating pros and cons, and they just do kind of what they normally do. I'm
Right.
guilty of that shit, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Does that make...
Yeah.
Like, I hate to say all this stuff because, like, I want to make sure you understand what it is I'm trying to say, but I don't feel as though I'm saying it clearly enough.
I
But,
think you're saying it very clearly.
okay, very good. All right, we'll wrap it up with that. Do you have any questions for me?
No, Blake, that's awesome. Thanks, man.
Okay, cool. I'll shut down the stream then.